both the Home Minister Amit Shah and Rahul Gandhi have expressed their condolences for those who have lost their lives, and also hoping and praying for the safety of those who are still stuck. And the visuals obviously are from a few hours ago, and the rescue operations are still underway, though. In the meantime, yes, Krishna, well, just to update our viewers, the Trishakti Corps has also tweeted and given updates. They say that a massive avalanche hits tourists between mile 13 and 17, is that we are learning now, at the Nathu La Road, and troops of Trishakti Corps, assisted by BRO, have been pressed into action. They have launched rescue mission. 27 people, as we mentioned earlier, have been rescued. 7 of them have succumbed to their injuries.
Right, 27 people rescued. They have been taken to Gangtok, the hospital in Gangtok city, as the Karma is telling us. We are also flashing the contact numbers at the bottom of our screens for those who need to get in touch with the right authorities. Those are the numbers that you need to call. Gangtok Police has set up a helpline for those who are still missing. Karma, from what we understand, 150 tourists could have been hit by this particular avalanche. And so far, the numbers don't tell the full picture, because 27 rescued, 7 dead, which means that over more than 100 of them could still be missing.
This is what is not confirmed. We are trying our best to confirm these numbers. And the police at this point is calling all the local hotels to see if they are missing tourists. Also, I think those numbers, I pray, are unlikely, because by now the taxi drivers would have reported back. It's not really far from Gangtok. They would have reported back. So I think and pray that those numbers, are not the numbers that we are looking at. There is a video circulating around of the impact when it hit. And there, if you do kind of a count of people, I think there were less than 50. So, yeah, very difficult to say how many people right now, and it's dark.
Right. And in your own experience, Karma, if you were to tell us, if you can put this tragedy into context for us, in terms of avalanches that have hit Nathu La and the lives that have been lost, how tragic would you rate this particular one?
I mean, this is one of the biggest that has hit, in fact, with civilians so far, in my knowledge. I'm trying to recall, but I can't. I've heard several. Where army, vehicles, army troops, because they have to operate under extreme conditions in Sikkim. The army operates in altitudes anywhere between about 7,000, 6,000 below, to about 15,000, 17,000 if it's in Gurudongmar, even higher. Once you hit the Tibetan plateau that is above Gurudongmar towards those areas, then the land is flat, because you hit the Tibetan plateau. But the approach roads to these locations, because you are talking about vehicles moving from lower altitudes of 4,000, 5,000 feet to reach 21,000, 17,000. So the route is treacherous. So on that way, when you have small roads and when you have snow and all, that is when avalanches are things to be feared, and natural phenomena to be feared.
Right.
Right, Karma, and as mentioning about the topography of Sikkim in particular and the northeast region in general, the ISRO's database on landslide atlas of India, it says that, yes, as you mentioned, Sikkim falls in the category where housing and road exposure is the maximum as far as landslides are concerned. So the roads obviously connecting the rest of the nation to Sikkim are also exposed and are likely to face the maximum impact in case of a landslide. Talking historically though, Krishna, since 2014 till 2017, in 3 years, the data that we have collated so far, 1,569 landslides were reported in Sikkim, and this, as Karma also mentioned, and as the visuals also speak, has been one of the deadliest. 73 landslides in 2014 and then 79 in 2017 is what we have, and intermittently 1408 is what the total figure says in between. So yes, Sikkim is not, the landslide is not new in Sikkim, but this one obviously one of the most tragic, and the way look at the visuals, obviously we get to know how the tourists were unlucky there. Shouldn't have ventured out to where they were not permitted. That's one thing, but sad as it is, this particular incident has caught all of them unawares.